The ability to work while wearing a watch under aggressive conditions was once considered impossible. People pity their wristwatches because there was a 90% chance that any strong vibration, sharp blow, or water would kill a precise accessory. The shock-resistant watches have solved this problem, and now many people consider shock resistance to be the most typical must-have setting in any watch. However, there is excellent work by Japanese engineers behind it. Today, let's show you the best G-Shock you can buy in 2023. The Japanese found the golden mean in the GA900 series, which satisfies both sides of this confrontation. It is a 7-year-long battery. You'd agree that the budget segment's long battery life is a less expensive alternative to the more popular, but more expensive, solar-powered products. And anyway, as for me, you will buy a new Shock for 7 years, but it will be a completely new story. The critical conclusion is my tremendous respect for providing such energy autonomy. It is not achieved by new solutions in the battery business, but by optimizing the caliber. And as far as we know, this is the longest-lasting G-Shock watch, and Onidigi watchmakers know that the hands are the ones that affect battery life most of all. The Japanese have made them very light and tough. However, the GA900109 is not suitable just for its battery life. People would buy it even with a 3-year-old modification. The design and material quality elicit only positive emotions. I don't want to call the GA900109 a calm one, as the watch turned out to be moderately aggressive, bright, and provocative. This new product's impressive size of 52.8 x 49.5 x 16.9 mm is good evidence of such aggression. This watch is designed to emphasize your taste, not hide it. The new slimmer Gsteel is not only the line's thinnest wristwatch, the entire case has been shrunk, resulting in one of the most wearable G-Shock timepieces we've ever tested. On paper, the stainless steel, resin, and carbon fiber case measures 41 mm without case guards and is only 12.99 mm thick. Most importantly, the G-Shock aesthetic is maintained, but without the typical bulk. There's wrist presence, although not like you're used to compared to its predecessor's 14.5 mm thickness. The approximate 1.5 mm reduction is much appreciated. However, it's the lug-to-lug measurement of just 46.5 mm that impressed me even more than the reduced height. On my 7-inch wrist, the watch feels more like a Swiss timepiece than a typical Casio or Seiko sports watch. I don't need the watch to be 38 mm in diameter and 10 mm in thickness to wear well, and I tend to gravitate toward watches in the 41 mm range, give or take a millimeter. Overall, the Goldilocks approach that Casio has taken with the 400 series works well. The watch features a number of notable upgrades from the entry-level models, but the price is still affordable. Buyers get a variety of useful tech features and construction techniques from some of the brand's more expensive watches, such as Bluetooth connectivity and multi-piece steel and carbon core construction. The 12.9 mm thickness and the well-finished metal case and bezel also make it more versatile than some of the thicker and more brightly colored models. Owners might feel more comfortable wearing this watch in a wider variety of situations than some of the brand's other models, and they are getting the experience of a premium G-Shock product without breaking the bank. The price of the Casio GShock GWG2000 watch is $320, and Casio's GShock 2100 series all share octagonal-shaped bezels, are available in resin, translucent resin, metal-covered, and full metal cases, and have the nickname CasiOaks because they resemble the famed royal oak. The new 2022 GShock GWG2000 full metal represents the first luxe metallic version of Casio's best-selling 2100 series. The GWG2100 series starts at $550 and is available in three 44.4 mm stainless steel references, silver, all-black IP, and rose gold IP. Both the cases of the GM2100 and GWG2100 measure the exact same 44.4 mm in diameter. However, the GWG2100's additional Bluetooth and solar functionality require a new movement module, a new dial structure, and a construction that results in the full metal case being half a millimeter taller and a millimeter thicker. With a dual-layer construction, the GWG2100 dial is more luxurious and is designed to accommodate the transmission of sunlight or artificial light through the dial, which recharges the long-lasting internal battery. Casio lengthened the hour markers, raised them, and added texture, all of which enhances the look. Accentuating the dial further is a shiny raised Shock logo at 12 o'clock, as opposed to the flat Shock logos seen on the dial of the GM2100. Beyond its core features, such as high shock resistance, 200 meters of water resistance, Japanese quartz accuracy, and solar power, the GMB2100 has a plethora of functions and benefits. If you want the most advanced, upscale 2100 series CasiOaks model, the GMB2100 is it. It comes at a steep price, starting at $550, but for that price, you get the octagonal bezel look coupled with all the latest technology, including solar recharging, precision Bluetooth timekeeping, and a robust full metal case and bracelet. Continuing the saga of the highly successful full metal GShock 5000 series, Casio has been playing with colors and surface treatments with each new release. On this latest GShock GWG2000 TLC Virtual World, they have gone with a geometric black and brown camouflage pattern. The titanium case and bracelet have been treated with a two-tone ionic plating IP process in black and brown, which is a specialty surface treatment used by Casio in many of their watches. The display remains unchanged from the other B5000 models with the same functionality, though the visuals are updated to feature bold orange elements and are full of specifications, verbiage, and numbers that are laser engraved onto the bezel and band. The functionality of the B5000 TLC is the same as with the other B5000 series watches, with the same LCD screen display. The watch can be linked to a smartphone to provide automatic time adjustment, world time setting, and many more features that are easy to use through the GShock connected app. The watch also has the original Casio Tough solar power system, multi-band 6 radio wave reception, and a full auto LED backlight. Overall, the new B5000 TLC is an interesting extension to the collection. The titanium case and bracelet give it a light feel, and the geometric camouflage pattern is quite attractive and easy to match with the colors of daily life. The watch remains as tough as ever. The only niggling point is that the price is now rather hefty. It's one thing for a watch to feature the ubiquitous water-resistant marking, but not every watch can feature mud resistance like the aptly named Mudmaster. And if the name doesn't say it all, then its hardened tactical aesthetic will hint at exactly the kind of watch this is. It's a 44 with lifted suspension and a turbo diesel engine that can tackle any obstacle with ease. This special model is given a mud splatter motif meant to reflect the look of the Toyota Land Cruiser after a long stage of the Dakar Rally. The Toyota Auto Body Team Land Cruiser's logo is laser engraved on the back of the watch, and the buckle and stainless steel elements of the bezel are ion-plated with the same pattern. When it comes to features, this watch is as over-specified as possible. It is water-resistant to 200 meters, as are all GShocks. It also keeps time to a standard of 15 seconds per month. On top of that, the GShock GWG2000 TLC features the following functions: alarm, with 5 daily alarms and an hourly signal, altimeter, calendar, barometer with a built-in air pressure sensor that displays weather patterns, battery level indicator, compass with 60 seconds of continuous measurement to within 1 degree of accuracy, countdown timer, world timer, hand shift function, and display illumination. The watch is also low temperature resistant down to -10°C and radio controlled with GShock's multi-band 6 system. For a full list of the features that make this one of the most well-equipped GShock watches available today, check out the GShock website. Despite its impressive 61.2mm x 54.4mm x 16.1mm dimensions, it's still comfortable on the wrist at only 106 grams. Are you looking to upgrade to the latest and greatest when it comes to GShock offerings? Then you would be remiss not to consider the most recent Mudmaster release from earlier this year. And if you want a slightly different look from the usual 3 models, the GWG2000 TLC 1AER is your best bet. I hope you guys enjoy this review. Let me know if you guys have any comments or questions on it.